right, here we are inside the legendary Bulls locker room. My buddy Benny the Bull has challenged me to a shooting contest. Loser buys lunch. Deal? And dinner? It's on. Time for intros.
And now, your mascot, wearing red fur and 2 horns, Benny the Bull!
All right, here we go. I've been waiting for this my whole life.
And now, Ryan Chief Green!
Come on. He must be crazy. What? Hi, Benny. I say it was a draw. Lunch? All right, lunch is on me. You got it. And dinner. Okay.
Who's ever said, let's go to the currency exchange? I mean, it's usually a nightmare. But I found one worth visiting in Washington Park. Hope you're hungry. Hi, Imani.
Hi.
Well, I'm really hungry.
Okay.
And I know I'm gonna start with the chilaquiles.
Yes, and I would definitely recommend the fish and grits because they're amazing, along with the autumn salad.
Okay, so a little salad to be a little healthy. Well, how about I order a coffee while I wait?
I would recommend the Green Goddess. It's our signature drink. It's really good. It's nice and warm, and it has a nice mint taste to it.
Okay, so tea over coffee today. I'll be a little bit healthy all around.
Yeah.
This food looks absolutely delicious.
No, we're not messing around with this lunch.
Oh my goodness, and this is the chilaquiles.
Yes.
Gotta break this egg yolk. Look at that. Look at that egg yolk running down. So beautiful. Not for the faint of heart. Oh man. So this was a real currency exchange.
It was a real currency exchange.
I love this cafe because they have a little bit of everything. You can get chilaquiles, tacos, soul food. You get a healthy salad like we have here too.
Right, it's a
So-
real fusion. Kind of like the name, currency exchange. I think there's a lot about culture exchange, folks just kind of getting together,
Yeah.
chatting it up.
It's like social currency here.
It is. It's about like the possibility of what's on the South Side. Chicago is an incredibly segregated place, and so kind of trying to penetrate that narrative of what the South Side is about. People come here for the first time, and I think they're really surprised.
I was a little late. Traffic was heavy on Ogden Avenue, so we decided to skip breakfast. We're going for lunch. I love the name of your sandwiches.
It's the X.
Okay, explain the X.
The X is French toast, turkey, ham, Swiss cheese. It's so good for you, but it's so bad for you. It's like that crazy X. You keep coming back for more.
Thus, you're referring to
Yes.
several of your X's.
Absolutely.
Okay. Everything here is homemade, right? You guys have amazing soups, I hear.
My dad is like the Greek soup Nazi, man.
No soup for me or soup for me?
Soup for you.
Soup for me.
But not before I make my sandwich.
Holla! Because if you know anything about Mike, if you're making cheesesteaks, he yells. I thought it was just because of the chopping, but he never stops yelling!
That's the way.
Let's go make a gyro!
Let's make gyro.
I got a fresh gyro right here. I just made it. Who wants it? You hungry?
You're a liar. You're hungry.
Okay.
You're Amina. You been here?
Yeah, I eat me all the time.
You all the time.
Not all the time.
I got the
Not all.
owner right behind this camera.
You can prove it.
You know who he
All
is?
the time. I know who he is. I come
All
in
right.
here awful lot.
All right, then you get this.
I get it?
God bless you.
All right, thanks, man.
You go eat it.
Appreciate it.
Get inside. Why do you have to be in every shot? It's free. I just made it. I swear to God. Right here. Do I look shady to you? Okay, let's go eat.
It's Talking with TJ. Today, TJ sits down with sex therapist Dr. Laura Berman, plus from Windy City Live, Ryan Cheverini and Val Warner. And now from the City Winery Riverwalk Studios in downtown Chicago, here's your host, TJ Miller.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is really exciting. Thank you so much and welcome. Are you kidding me with this already, with the easel? I mean, what is it gonna take? I wanna say that, so I came up in the Chicago scene, right? This is real. I used to work, okay, my day job as a legal secretary, which is a very masculine job, a legal secretary at Patton and Ryan Law Firm, right there. Right there, you see that? Look at that! Right there, Patton and Ryan Law Firm, that's where I used to work as a legal secretary. Look at that, it's yachting season. It's yachting season in Chicago, huh? Look, I used to work right up there, right there. You see that? And now, I am the star of Yogi Bear 3D, okay? So, we would like to, well, it's getting hot, but we would like to welcome to the stage our first guest, and this is very exciting. She is a therapist, a psychologist. I know, okay? Yeah, I'm not getting mad, but you don't have to point. I know where she's coming from. I didn't think she's gonna spring out of the river and just attack like a Loch Ness monster, all right? So I get it, I know she's coming from there. Ah! Unbelievable. Our first guest, fantastic, something else. She's not only a therapist and a psychologist, but that's it. Now you've got it. Now you've really got it. She is a sex therapist specializing in sexual intercourse, not sexual intercourse. Please welcome Dr. Laura Berman. Yes, sir. Welcome. Have a seat.
Oh,
you look wonderful.
You taste very sweet.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to Talking with TJ.
Talking with
see.
TJ.
Yep.
I love it. We're going to talk.
The easel, they said I could keep the easel.
I think
Oh,
you
it seems
should.
you brought some gifts, but
Yes.
first, let's talk
Yes.
about you and your background.
Okay.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. You're a doctor of love.
I'm a love doctor, that's right. I'm a therapist. I specialize in couples.
Give me 1 second.
Yes.
Hey! Shut it down, Sea Dog!
You're making
Turn it off! We're in the middle of something. Sorry. God.
No problem.
These duck tours, I mean, that's what really gets to me.
But they're multifaceted, on
They are,
land
they're
and in the
amphibious,
water.
Which you're sort of a bit of an amphibian yourself.
I
You
am,
sort of
I am.
swim within the land of relationships,
Yes.
but also
But
that
you know,
ocean of intercourse.
You can't, in the ocean of intercourse and other things, you can't have a healthy relationship, love relationship,
Yeah.
without that.
Well, and so we talked about that. So how important is sex to an intimate relationship?
So sex, when it's working in a relationship, is just one part of it. When it's not working, it's a huge part of it.
And so are there any relationships? What's that?
Is this making you warm?
I'm getting a little hot. I'm getting a little hot. It's a joke. It is. It's a clinical. Do we reach a point when we're in our 60s, 70s, 80s where we don't need sex, we can still have a close
Not
relationship?
anymore, thanks to Viagra
Thanks to Viagra and Cialis.
There's a level of intimacy
What a
and
windy
depth
city,
of closeness.
yeah.
It's such a windy city. I feel it too.
Why are people not having great sex? What's
Well,
the
there are a
first thing
million
that they can
reasons.
work on?
There are a million reasons. Obviously, you got to make sure you're physically capable. Medications, hormones,
Right,
all of that.
right.
But when you talk about transparency, the only way to have really good sex in a relationship is if
you are really emotionally intimate as well.
Yes.
And so being honest and open with each other
this
is
is
what
what-
allows for emotional closeness.
What's happening? You can't hear it. So I get you can't hear it if it's here. Okay, so here I'll take it. Last two things. Pornography.
Yes.
Is pornography a good thing or a bad thing in modern
You
sexual
know, I've never
relationships?
gotten
I can
wet
feel you
during an
letting it go. I
interview
know.
before.
That's why I love it. This is a type of intimacy. This is a type of
I
comedic
feel very
intimacy.
close to you right now.
So pornography.
What about
What is it doing to our kids? Is it hurting the sex life?
I've actually created a transition with my kids. I used to say, don't look at it, don't look at it, don't look at it. But now I realize that eventually they're going to look at
It's
it.
there. Were they not going to click on
And
it?
it's just about letting them understand that that is not what real women look like. That is definitely
Not what sex looks
that is,
like,
and it's
right?
not what turns a woman on.
This is a literal dream for me to be in front of where I used to work doing this.
Soaking wet, talking to a random sex therapist.
Not a
on
random
television.
sex therapist, my favorite sex therapist.
very
Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Laura Burman.